So last year, 27Tec appointed Doc9 to run the user experience design for your new Capture customer portal. And this, I think, was right in the first lockdown. You initially appointed us, and it was all run remotely, remote workshops, remote usability testing with users. First of all, what was that experience like working remotely with an agency?
I have to say, obviously, we knew you and the team from previously. So, for us, because we already had that working relationship, to do that project remotely, there wasn't actually an awful lot of difference versus having to come up here and spend a bit of time with you. We're all used to Zoom and different ways you can communicate with each other remotely. So actually, in that respect, it was fantastic and there was no issues at all. And in some ways, it was nice not to have to come into London every other week to come and spend 4 or 5 hours with you guys to be able to do that from home and in your office. It was great.
And so for those that aren't familiar with the Capture portal and what it does, what was the driving force behind that project?
So it was very obvious to us last year that advisors were going to struggle to meet clients in person in the way that they had done previously. So what we were keen to do is to give them effectively a digital onboarding solution such that they could send a link out to their client could securely log in, enter the data the advisor needed in order to help them process their application, and also upload any documentation that they needed. So that's essentially what Capture does. Now, for us, it was the first time that we'd ever developed a solution that was going to be used by customers themselves. We'd previously only really developed technology for advisors and for lenders. So it was really important that when we built that platform, we worked with an organization who really understood the kind of UX you need in order for a customer to actually be using that system, and hence why we chose to work with Doc9.
So the product actually went live in the market in October. What's the feedback and uptake been like from users?
It's been great. We've got a lot of firms using the system now, which has been excellent. And actually, in the last month, we've dedicated significant development resource to building out that product further.
Okay.
So we're going to integrate a range of different services into it, such as product selection, criteria, and affordability searching as well. And it seems to have worked in terms of giving the customers a little bit more comfort around their expectations of what that sort of a journey would look like, and also just make them feel more comfortable around the sharing of that data.